All the news you need to start your day.
ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso weekend starts right now.
Live, where news comes first, from the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso weekend.
Well, a very good Saturday morning to you all. Thanks for waking up bright and early and joining us. I'm Iris Lopez.
And I'm Rachel Phillips. Rosemary Montañez has the day off. A busy roadway in El Paso's Upper Valley turned into a temporary runway as a small plane made an emergency landing after a mechanical failure.
And there were no injuries or damage, but ABC 7's Dylan McKim was there minutes after the plane touched down and parked itself in a dirt lot off Donovan. He has more.
It was truly an incredible scene here on Friday afternoon. This plane behind me rolling along Donovan. Thankfully, there were no injuries or any damage. A sight you usually only see in the movies, a plane landing on a busy roadway in the middle of the day. Police seen here escorting it off to a dirt lot. But how did it get here? This is what we know. The plane, with tail number N558FL, took off from El Paso International Airport at around 12:45. It flew west to New Mexico and made multiple loops over a desert area. It then made its way south over Santa Teresa, making more loops. Then around 1:45, an hour into the flight, they lost contact somewhere near Sunland Park. El Paso fire officials say it was some sort of mechanical failure with the plane, thankfully.
The good thing here we had to report is that no injuries were reported. Nobody was on the street at that moment, and the pilot was able to safely land on the street.
It was truly a miracle, given the obstacles the pilot had to face. An unknown mechanical issue caused that plane to lose power, so that pilot had to land a plane with no power on an active roadway surrounded by power lines. Fire officials say it's amazing no one got hurt. There were just 2 men on board. Fire officials say the pilot is a flight instructor at a local flight school. It's unknown if this emergency happened during a lesson. Both police and fire have finished their interviews. Now, the National Transportation Safety Board will conduct their own investigation to determine the cause of this crazy scene. An El Paso fire chief told me that he expects this investigation to happen quickly and for the plane to be released back to the pilot. But they're going to have to get this plane out of here somehow, tow it back to the El Paso International Airport, and to do so, they may have to detach the wings from the plane to make it possible. No word yet on when that will happen. Reporting in the Upper Valley, Dylan McKim, ABC 7.
Stories you don't expect to happen here in El Paso, but let's take a break from those headlines and give you a live look now with our weather deck cam, if we can get that one up for you. The sun is up and it's pretty nice out there. Very nice and bright and pretty and nice, decent temps. Look, it's bright, but it's not that bright. We're trying, but
we promise. But it is nice. Yeah. This morning I just had to put a light jacket on.
Yeah.
I didn't have to bundle up with my scarf, my gloves, and all that.
I had a thin jumper on. Last week I had literally like the snow jacket. Yeah. So big difference in temps, and we're going to send things over now to Will Heron, our storm tracker. Will, firstly, it's a pleasure to have you part of the team, or the weekend morning teams. Thank you for being here, and good morning.
Thank you.
How
Rachel, what's a
long-
jumper?
A sweater.
He calls it. I already know that because jumper for me is actually a long like a pantsuit.
Well, kind of what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Although
Well, you're gonna have to get used to.
Let's talk about the temperatures right now. You guys are killing me. 34 degrees in El Paso, 54 degrees at the moment. Nice and warm. We'll take all that sun as well. 44 in Las Cruces, Alamogordo at 48, and we'll take these temperatures. That's not too bad. Nice and bright. It's going to be a little bit windy, though, as we get moving on. Let's talk about our breakfast forecast and what I didn't need to. I had an energy drink for breakfast. 7 a.m., wasn't too bad, 40 degrees. Started to warm up, though. You can see about 9 o'clock, we'll be at 51 with the wind coming out of the east at 5 miles per hour, so that's not too bad. 11 a.m., it's going to warm up again to 61 degrees with very light winds. But let's talk more about this big weather story because it is going to pick up with that wind a little bit later today. Look, about 25 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts, and then also get ready, the rain is on its way.
Thanks, Will. And new this morning, we're learning new and gruesome details about a charge of murder. One man who's in the El Paso County Jail is facing. 35-year-old Javad Stefan Freeman Handy is accused of killing a man sometime between November 12th and 20th. Court documents show that on the 20th, Freeman Handy and his wife told residents in Chaparral that they had killed someone and the body was hidden in the car they were driving, a Chevrolet Trailblazer. They left that car there and borrowed a resident's truck. After this information was passed along to police, deputies saw the couple and conducted a felony traffic stop, but they decided there was not enough evidence to search the Trailblazer and release the couple who left the area walking. The following day, New Mexico State Police investigated but also did not search the Trailblazer. Instead, a private tow truck company removed the Trailblazer the following day. Fast forward to December 7th, and employees at the impound lot where the Trailblazer was towed started smelling a foul odor. They opened the car and found a decomposed body who we now know to be 37-year-old Rodolfo Fuentes. El Paso police say Fuentes was killed in El Paso at an apartment complex on the 900 block of Zaragoza in the Lower Valley, and that he was actually the neighbor of Freeman Handy. According to police records, sometime before November 20th, Freeman Handy assaulted his wife in their apartment, and when he left, he saw Rodolfo in the parking lot in his car, the Chevrolet Trailblazer, the same car he was later found dead in. Police say Freeman Handy then assaulted Rodolfo, forced his wife to get into the car and drive them to a secluded parking lot where he strangled Rodolfo and told his wife he, quote, broke every bone in his body. Police records say Freeman Handy then forced his wife to drive around El Paso for between 1 and 2 days before they ended up at the property in Chaparral. According to court documents, this isn't the first time Freeman Handy has assaulted his wife. It's actually the reason he has been in the El Paso County Jail since December 11th. At the time, he also physically tried to resist arrest and wouldn't identify himself to police. ABC 7 confirmed Freeman was also arrested in 2018 after a bizarre incident at a Whataburger, caught on the show Live PD. Freeman Handy is currently being held on a $2 million bond.
And also new this morning, an El Pasoan was arrested for unlawful possession of metal body armor by a felon. We're talking about 33-year-old John Luis Soria. That's on the left of your screen. He and 31-year-old Norma Patricia Limas were standing next to a broken down car that had paper plates that belonged to another car. That's when they found the body armor and also learned that Soria was a convicted felon, which made it illegal for him to have the armor. He also had 17 outstanding traffic warrants. Now, Limas, meanwhile, had 4 outstanding traffic warrants. The pair were arrested for their traffic warrants, while Soria was also arrested for the possession of the armor.
Week, only in El Paso Inc., rents continue to rise in the borderland as apartment occupancy hits historic highs. And why El Paso State Rep Art Fierro is contesting the candidacy of his challenger. El Paso's business journal, El Paso Inc., is available for home or business delivery and online at elpasoinc.com.
Well, still to come on Good Morning El Paso Weekend.
Our boxing is helping people with Parkinsons improve their quality of life. The gym in Las Cruces is responsible for the program.
And later, hospital rates around the country are increasing due to COVID-19, the age group that we're seeing a large spike in right now.
The time right now is 8:08. Let's give you a live look at traffic this morning. This is I-10 and Geronimo. A few more cars than what we saw during the 6 a.m. hour, but still pretty clear on those roads out there this morning. And in storm track weather, Will.
Ladies, the word of the day is wind. As you can see, it's coming up there from the north. It's going to work its way down south. It's going to get kind of nasty there, maybe about 4 o'clock, but we'll be ready for it, ladies.
This is ABC 7.
Where news comes first.
At Denver Mattress, we believe a little tranquility goes a long way. So add a little tranquility into your sleep with the Colorado mattress. Packed with over 500 individually wrapped coils. And made in the USA at our very own Denver Mattress Factory, the Colorado mattress is the perfect combination of comfort and value.
Visit your local Denver Mattress today and take one home for only $499.99.
The Colorado mattress only at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
TFCU and the El Paso Rhinos are teaming up to support the Rhino Rookies Youth Hockey Program with the El Paso Rhinos Spirit Debit Card only from TFCU. For every qualifying purchase, TFCU will donate to help the Rhino Rookies play the game they love. Because when you support, they skate. So join our team and help us give back. Get your El Paso Rhinos Spirit Debit Card today, exclusively at TFCU.
Winter weather can really impact your day.
Conditions can go from dazzling to dangerous in the blink of an eye. That's why the ABC 7 Storm Track weather team has the most advanced tracking technology.
And shows you Future Track to help you visualize when changes will impact you.
Always tracking, first to alert.
The ABC 7 Storm Track weather team is here to help you keep your family safe.
For custom alerts, download the KVIA weather and traffic app today.
ABC 7 Storm Track Weather Net is sponsored by Mattress Firm, El Paso's largest Tempur-Pedic retailer.
Welcome back. 8:10 is the time. Now, nearly 1 million Americans live with Parkinson's disease. That's according to the Mayo Clinic.
Parkinson's disease is a progressive nervous system disorder that affects movement.
One gym, however, is inspiring patients with the disease to get moving once again.
ABC 7 New Mexico Mobile Newsroom's operations manager, Tom Scott, brings us the sights and sounds of this special boxing ring.
3, 4, 5.
Because I got Parkinson's, was diagnosed a few years ago, was looking for something that would help me maintain my current status, you know, strength, balance, and that sort of thing. Because I was losing it pretty rapidly. A group in Las Cruces suggested that I try boxing.
You try to walk yourself around if you can.
They have definitely maximized on their endurance, their agility, their balance. We teach you everything you need to know. There's no contact with another person. It's contact only on the bag. Their coordination, even their memory, even memorizing activities that they have to do.
If you step forward, you get to step forward with your left foot.
You know, you can think you are doing something, but your body is doing something else. But the drills here and the repetition certainly improve that connection.
3, 4. The faster you go, the more challenging it will be.
3, 4.
Coming through boxing, it might sound intimidating because it's boxing, right? And it's just, oh, I don't know anything. But again, once you come through, you realize with with Parkinson's, it actually helps out with your everyday life.
Rocking hard at Rock Steady.
Also, I think the strength training, you know, the ability to get up out of the floor from a fall, or whether it's accidental or intentional being in the floor.
We have a left foot, and then we step to the right.
And I've loved every bit of it. 3, 4, 3, 4. It's helped me with my voice activation, helped me with balance and strength as well. So I'm actually better off than I was when I first came.
The more you do it, more things happen.
It does help me improve on the quality of life.
Everybody just has fun, and I think that's the most important thing.
I'm not here to make you a professional boxer or world champion, but I can make you a champion in your own life.
Just watching people exercise at that time of morning makes me feel guilty about not exercising ever, let alone at this time of morning. ABC7's Kate Beery actually texted us and said she's at the gym right now watching us on TV, so she's making me feel guilty too. But incredible effort from all of them out there in the gym as well to get that going. Just a great mission.
A nice story to start off the weekend.
Yeah.
A nice weekend, Will? Or I mean, we got wind in the forecast, so but if you took out the wind, it's going to be nice temperature-wise, kind of.
Yeah, I agree. That's great stuff coming out of Las Cruces too. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now.